Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in and rocking with me. I really do appreciate it. Oh, and if anybody's still waiting for a reading, I definitely will have them done by tomorrow, okay? Because I'm going to be working on them all day today and tomorrow before I work. So tomorrow for a fact, everybody's will be out. And I appreciate y'all, getting them personal readings and doing business. Everybody's will be out by tomorrow for a fact. Okay? By tomorrow, my time, Central Time. Okay? Central Time before the end of the day. Okay? But we're going to go ahead and jump right in. I might get them all done today, depending on how, because it is raining. You know what I'm saying? It's raining. I only got like one appointment today. I'm so happy that it's raining because I sure didn't water my flowers or my plants. But I did set them outside. So I know my babies was thirsty. But I'm so thankful it's raining. So now they drinking. Okay. But I might just finish them all today, especially if it be raining all day. Because then I really ain't got no choice. Like, I don't mind being out in the rain, but shit, I don't prefer it. I don't prefer But okay, let's go ahead and tap in, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get a general intuitive message, okay? Be sure to just switch and flip the roles as necessary. Take what resonate. These are time fluid readings, okay? So this could be past, present, or future. But please use your discernment, and let's go ahead and tap in and catch a vibe. Oh, I did get a little pre-shuffle message over here about maybe for some of y'all as well, you could be getting back in contact with somebody, possibly somebody from high school. You need to kind of keep an eye on this person. For some of y'all, this could be a friend. For others of y'all, this could be somebody that you had like a sexual relationship with, okay? But there's somebody who you possibly need to watch, because especially if it is a friend, they fake. They don't really, you know what I'm saying? They fake. They don't really like you like that. There's somebody who possibly have even talked about you behind your back, unbeknownst to you, or maybe you do know. And then if this is like a love, a romantic thing from high school that's trying to come back around, there's somebody who only want to smash. They is only sexual. Okay, so that's just a pre gamer. That's just for some of y'all that could be significant. Maybe there's somebody who used to pre-game with or some shit. But it's something could be significant about high school. This could be somebody that you, like I said, y'all went to high school together, or you knew during the time when you was in high school if y'all didn't go to the same school. Okay, a fake ass, somebody trying to be cool, but the bitch fake, or the guy, whatever. They fake as a bitch. They really don't like you, or if they do, I don't know. They fake. Okay, so y'all gotta take it how y'all want with that information. Just know somebody fake as hell. For some of y'all, this person, they really don't like you. They're just, hey girl, we should kick it. Bitch, no, we ain't kicked it in 7 years. Why now? You know what I'm saying? Let's just, hey, keep the bullshit. Hey, how you doing? Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But there's some, so they fake, okay? And then, like I said, if this is like the opposite sex, a romantic interest, somebody who you done smashed on back in the day, they coming back around to see if they can smash again. And it more than likely probably will be only just that. It's only sexual. Okay? And I don't know why I just heard Glorilla. Watch out for them internet trolls. For the internet hoes. Okay, so I don't know if there's somebody that's going to reach out to you on the internet, or if there's somebody like that possibly even could have trolled you before, and now they trying to reach out and act like you didn't catch the tea. Like for some of y'all, this could be the energy, especially if somebody reach out via social media. This could be somebody who, like, let's say if you was involved in some type of drama, whether it was recently in the past, or even this could have been during high school. Let's say if you was involved in some type of drama, and like something could have happened on social media where like there was drama, you could have been blasted, or you know what I'm saying? Y'all remember you was blasted, you was arguing with somebody, somebody was talking shit, you talking your shit, you popping your shit, they popping, you know what I'm saying? It's just drama, you know what I'm saying? And this could have been somebody that, you know what I'm saying, you thought that, you was pretty, y'all didn't have no problem, but this could be like the energy of somebody who was in like the shares or the comments, like liking shit, loving shit, you know what I'm saying? Like on some sneak dissing, like this could be significant for that. Okay. I was laughing, y'all, because I remember like a while ago, like this was when my son was he was still little. He was probably like 3, 4. Well, no, he was probably like 6, 7. But anyway, long story short, I got blasted by my baby daddy girlfriend at the time. And that'd be so crazy how bitches don't even be keeping a nigga. They don't even be, you ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't be in relationships and you go through all of this. Like, but she had put me in the in one of the Facebook group calling herself blasting me. Thank God, like all my pictures was so pretty, cause I got plenty compliments on, you know, me being pretty, and it was people like that was in there that I didn't know that was taking up for me and everything else. But she called herself blasting me about my baby daddy girl. Like, I didn't even say nothing. My cousin ended up inboxing me like, "Girl, you know they got you up in the whole Milwaukee group." I said, "What?" Girl, I looked and I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's a cute picture." And I'm reading the comments. Everybody low key. It was funny because everybody hopped on her ass. Like, "Girl, you sound like a hater," da 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 da, and all this. You know what I'm saying? They hopping on her ass. So I really didn't say nothing. I just liked I just loved the picture. Like, I was being petty, so I loved it. But I didn't say nothing. Like, and, but y'all, so yeah, I don't know if it's something gonna be significant. Yeah, somebody might be reaching out on social media, but it's only sexual. And then for some of y'all, it's somebody that's fake as hell. Like, there's somebody who probably really didn't even like you in high school, or maybe, like I said, maybe y'all was cool in high school, but then maybe as y'all got older, somebody started moving and they was just being fake and weird, you know. But let's move on. And then for some of y'all, it might be some shit going on online where you gonna notice that somebody from your high school is like trolling. You know, like a bitch that you used to go to school with, or a guy you used to go to school with back in the day. They all in the comments and somebody likes and shares trolling, and it's some shit like that's talking bad against you or something like that, y'all. Okay, let's move on. Let's see. What is the energy surrounding the collective at this time? We have a light-filled angel is at your side. Ooh, I love this. Ashe. A light-filled angel is at your side. It says it watches over you at every dark doorway. So you can have angels watching over you at this time. Okay, the number 38 could be significant. The number 11 could be significant as well. Somebody could have like a life path number 11 or a life path number 2. Somebody could be 38 years old. The November could be significant as well. February could be significant. Okay, the color blue could be significant, blue and white. But I feel like you're being guided at this time. You're being protected. You're being watched over. I feel like you got. I'm here. I got angels watching over me. Okay, so you got like angels. For some of y'all, you could have like a loved one. Okay, you could have like a loved one specifically that's watching over you, especially if you just recently lost somebody. For some of y'all as well, you could be going through like a dark time right now. Somebody else, I just heard a dark night of the soul. Someone also could be like going through a dark night of the soul. You could be experiencing a spiritual awakening, or I just heard an ego death. Somebody could be having some sort of ego death. But I feel like that you are being watched over. It says, enter the temple of your truth. Enter the temple of your truth and learn to value it. So you could be stepping into your truth. You could be valuing your truth, or you could be like, I also just heard stepping into your calling. Okay. Maybe also there's something that you are like being honest about in regards to something. Okay. And you're just kind of like, you're kind of being open about it. You're being honest about it. You could just be stepping into your truth. Okay, stepping into your true calling, or you could be like I said, just living in your truth. Okay, somebody also could kind of like be, coming out the closet, and we know that's not gonna be for everybody, but welcome. Okay, it's lit. Well, it depends on how you is. You know what I'm saying? It could be lit, but then it could be a little messy, just like the other side. Shit. Okay. But yeah, somebody definitely could have. You could be like coming out. Okay, or you could just be, like I said, you could just be for somebody, you could just be going through a dark time right now. Okay, and you feel like there's not a light at the end of the tunnel, but it actually is. Okay, I feel like for some of you all as well, you could be being guided at this time, guided to live in some type of truth, or for some of you all, you could be being guided to accept some type of truth. And then what this says. It says a wonderful surprise is coming. Something entirely new awaits you. Okay, so there could be something new that's awaiting you. This could be a new path, a new journey, a new job, a new friend. Okay, I feel like by you stepping and living in your truth, there's something new that's coming. There's a surprise that's coming by you like living in your truth, or by you telling the truth, or being truthful, being authentic, just being your authentic self. I feel like, yeah, I feel like at this time you're being guided to just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be your true, authentic self. You got your angels, your ancestors, you got the divine God. They all around you. They supporting you. They lifting you up. Because this could be something that's is hard. This could be something that's hard, it's heavy. Okay? Because maybe, you know what I'm saying, you're not used to that. Maybe you was somebody where you had to be, maybe you was the fake motherfucker. Okay, look, we gonna just keep it 100. Maybe you was somebody where you hid yourself. You know what I'm saying? See how she hid in one eye? You could have hid yourself. You could have had to like shrink yourself down. Or maybe there was just certain parts of yourself that you was like ashamed of, or you didn't want to share. Or maybe you wasn't, you didn't have the environment conducive to being, your authentic true self. But I feel like now they're living in their temple of truth. Okay, they're valuing the parts of themselves that they had to hide. That's what I'm getting as well. You could be now starting to value those things about you that you was once taught to like hide or feel ashamed about or disown. The number 19 could be significant. Also, the number 27 could be significant. But let's see what is this about. Okay, you got angels at your side. Let me see. I wanted to use. Oh no, this is what I wanted to use. Definitely ain't using them now. Let's see what this is about. For some of y'all, you're being guided to live in your truth. For some of y'all as well, you could be guided to accept the truth. Except maybe somebody could have told you the truth about something. Okay, or maybe there could have been just like a sequence of events where things was being truthfully exposed to you, and like you're having to just accept it for what it is. Even though it may kind of be, you know what I'm saying, dark. It may kind of be heavy. You're being called to accept some type of truth or live in your truth. Live in and accept your truth. Either way. Possibly both. What's this energy? Okay. What's this energy about, Spirit? Yeah, take off the mask. Okay, we got the mask in reverse. This talks about deception, pretending, inconsistency. So yeah, it's like you're done pretending. You're done wearing some type of mask. You're done living some type of facade. For some of y'all as well, you could have been holding on to something. And I hear for some of y'all, you could have been holding on to something trying to make somebody else look good, or you're trying to avoid conflicts. Okay, maybe for some of y'all, you could have been like oh, you know what I'm getting? Maybe there was something that happened where you didn't tell your truth. You didn't tell your side of the story, to avoid conflicts, or all to just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Not to save face, I'm getting more so to avoid conflicts. Or avoid some type of fight. Or for some of y'all, if this is like a me thing, like you internal, maybe you've been like in conflict about like exposing something. You could be feeling conflicted about exposing something, and maybe you're being called to just, enter the temple of truth. Be truthful, be honest. It says care. This could be about parenthood. Or this could have something to do with a parent or a child with the care. It says patron, support. Okay, so this could also have something to do with like a support system. People that you got a lot of love for, people that you care about. Okay, maybe you're not pretending. You could be not pretending to care about people. Okay. Look, I'm not even finna. Somebody said I ain't even finna act like I like you, bitch. Okay. Y'all, I'm clutching my invisible pearls right here. Okay, but I am picking up that energy of somebody saying like, look, I'm not even finna try to pretend that I care about this shit. Okay? Or I'm not even finna, be deceptive about some type of like truth. For some of y'all, this could have something to do with like about a truth in regards to like a parent figure, because we have parenthood here. So this could have something to do with a child or a parent figure, but it's like you're being, for some of y'all, you could be being called to tell your story in regards to something like a parent. Maybe you never really said nothing, you never really told your side of the story, like especially if you in like a parent figure, okay, like this could be a mom and a dad, adoptive, I just heard adoptive parents either as well, grandparents, this could be step parents, but it has something to do with like parenthood. Okay, and maybe you always kept something hidden. You protected somebody by that's what I'm getting. For some of y'all, you could have protected somebody basically by not telling your side of the story, or by not telling, you know what I'm saying, the things that you experienced with this person. That's what I'm getting as well. Wow. Yeah, you could have been protecting. For some of y'all, maybe you just didn't want to cause conflict. For some of y'all, maybe you cared enough. You did care. You cared and you didn't want this person to experience any type of backlash, or you didn't want people to look at them different or attack them. Because, you know, it be, I was watching this one girl, I forgot her name, but she had got into it with her mom. Like, she went off to college and everything. She was basically just documenting her journey, and she had recently graduated and everything, but she got into it with her mom, and her mom didn't come to her graduation. Y'all, why her supporters, and she had like over 200K supporters, girl, why her supporters was jumping on her mama ass like like she had to make a video and tell them to stop like inboxing her mama and stop, you know, commenting on her mom, because her mama got a page too. Stop commenting on her mama's stuff, threatening her mama. Y'all, like, they literally was jumping on that lady ass about her kid. Like, you shiesty, you ain't go to her graduation, you ain't gonna never be able to get that moment back. You a dirty ass bitch. Like, just like literally hopping on this lady ass, y'all. So maybe you trying to protect somebody, because you know, like, if you told the truth, you could have a following. You know that people gonna hop on motherfuckers' ass, or even if you don't have a following. But I feel like you do. Some of y'all, you got some type of support system, okay? And maybe it's somebody that do love you, got a lot of love for you, they care about you, they respect you, you respect them, and maybe you don't want to put them in a position to, you know what I'm saying, feel obligated to say something, or maybe you don't want somebody to feel guilty. I just heard that as well. Maybe somebody might feel guilty that they didn't protect you, or they didn't stand up for you, or something like that. Or you could just simply be like a sweetheart, where you just don't want people to, you know what I'm saying, like attack somebody else, because maybe you could be healing from it. Okay, maybe this is something that you're healing from. You've accepted the truth. You could have spoke your truth, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you didn't tell it to social media, but maybe you went to therapy about something. You got a support system where you was able to, like, you got certain people or a person that know about this already, where you was able to kind of like get it off your chest and let it go, you know what I'm saying? And kind of start healing. And maybe you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want everybody to hop on somebody's ass. But yeah, there could be like some type of deception in regards to like a parent figure that you're not tolerating. You're not hiding the fact that either you don't fuck with somebody, you don't care about somebody, or for some of y'all that you, like I said, I'm ready to tell my story. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you could be ready to tell your story in regards to like a parent figure or some type of care, somebody that either was in your care or you was in their care. Let's see. Let's get one more. For some of y'all as well, this could be somebody that you like let's say if you tried to help somebody. Let's say you tried to help somebody, maybe they was down and out, they could have just had a baby, and maybe you was like let somebody move in with you, or you was just, you know, providing them with resources, and somebody could have did some shiesty shit. And maybe you never said nothing. You know what I'm saying? You never said nothing about it. You just kind of like cut this person off, but you never said nothing. And for some of y'all, somebody could be trying to come back around you. Like, they don't look, I can't make this shit up, y'all. Look. Aid, mercy, it say aid, mercy, charity, kindness. Yeah, for some of y'all, you could have been being kind to somebody, like helping them out with their kids or something, or helping them out, giving them a place to stay, or, you know, taking them to handle business or something like that. And somebody definitely could have like played you or stole something from you. Yeah, somebody could have took like your kindness for weakness and like did something bogus, but you never really said nothing about it. And now maybe this person could be like reaching back out for some type of help, or somebody could just be reaching back out to you like y'all cool, you know what I'm saying, or some weird shit like that. And you just like, girl, really? Like, you could be dealing with people, like, whether it's a friend or a family member, you could be dealing with people that, like, you know, they think that time is an apology. Okay, I do not like people like that. I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't like it, bitch. Don't now. I don't give a fuck if 20 years pass, bitch. You gonna say sorry and let 20 more pass, then, bitch. I see you in the afterlife, ho. No, because motherfuckers be having me fucked up, y'all. Oh, what? Like, no. We not finna sit here and act like you didn't just do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. That's how motherfuckers be end up getting betrayed and unalived, because then it be that secret animosity. You know what I'm saying? When y'all don't address shit the first time. That's why I don't rock with shit like that. That's my reason. So people might be like, oh, you holding grudge? Bitch, it ain't no grudge. It's about being accountable, and it's about preventing you know what I'm saying? Preventing some bullshit from happening. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it be. When things don't get properly discussed and people don't communicate about things thoroughly and properly and address things, that's when that bad energy and that animosity and all that bullshit come in. And then you got motherfuckers snaking motherfuckers, setting motherfuckers up. Or as soon as they get mad, now they done flipped out and y'all, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't mean to. They pushed you too hard or you know what I'm saying? And now you didn't hit your head, motherfucker died, and you're like, nah, bitch. You not finna come around me and we ain't discussed what the fuck the problem was. I don't give a fuck if it was 25 years ago. 25 years ago, when I was like 8. Yeah, bitch, tell me why you took my jump rope. Why you skipped me when I was in the hopscotch line. Yeah. Okay, no, let me be serious. Okay, my bad. But that could definitely be somebody could be dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't just come up for no reason. Okay, somebody definitely could be trying to come back around you like they wasn't a fucking snake, like they weren't fake, like they weren't deceptive, like they weren't pretending, okay? Pretending to care about you or pretending that you didn't care about them, you didn't help them out, you didn't do nothing for them, and all this other bullshit, and now they want to come back around like, you know what I'm saying, like some shit didn't ever happen. Like, no, poo-poo. Oh, no. We gonna stand right. You're not even going to come in the house. We gonna stand right. I remember I had to do that to somebody. No, baby, you're not coming in this door. We gonna stand right here at the door. Matter of fact, let me get my slides on. We gonna come out here. We gonna discuss this right here. I'm not allowing that shit in my house. But we can have a conversation out here. You know what I'm saying? Address some things and then see how we can move forward. For some of y'all, this definitely is a friend. Look, that came right out. This definitely is a friend. We got self-love. Okay, self-concern, healing, independence. So you can have, and then we have at the back, we have coach, advice, obedience, knowledge, persevering. So somebody could be wondering why like some type of friendship didn't persevere or didn't last. Okay, they could not feel at peace. Somebody don't feel at peace because they don't know like what happened. They don't know what happened between y'all. For some of y'all, this could either be a friend or a parent. Okay. Yeah, maybe you just focusing on yourself. Somebody could feel like that you're just concerned about yourself or that you're very independent. Yeah, let's see what this is. The number 72 could be significant, 3 could be significant, 24 could be significant as well, 43. Yeah, so you can have somebody like that you not fake with, okay? Yeah, you're not gonna pretend to fuck with somebody or support somebody. And this could be like a friend, or this could be somebody that want to team up with you. This could be somebody that wanted to work with you with the network here, connection. Also, I'm picking up the energy of like if this is a friend, okay, this could be a friend where they got kids. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you, like for some of y'all, maybe this could be like, maybe you the godparent, okay, or maybe you could be the godparent of somebody's kid. But somebody could have been doing some bullshit. Or for some of y'all, like, let's say if somebody like, with the support and the connection teamwork here, maybe somebody could be mad like that you didn't support like some type of like business venture or support like their relationship or support them having a baby or something like that. Maybe somebody feel like you weren't really supportive, but it's like you weren't finna be fake. Okay, like you not finna like you want finna be fake. Like I guess, even though I mean, I see both sides. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you a friend to somebody, you're there simply to support them. You can if they ask for your opinion, which I'm sure most of the time they usually ask, and then you give it, but ultimately it's their decision. So I don't know if maybe you told somebody like, look, I don't know if you should have any more children. You could have told a bitch like, look, bitch, you struggling with the ones that you got. You probably don't need to have no kids, especially by him, okay, or especially by her. Something like that could have happened, or something could be like for some of y'all, this could involve like a parent, like your parent, okay. Maybe you feel like your parents, they wasn't supportive with with their grandkids or something like that. Or like I said, this could be like somebody like wanting to teamwork with you, wanting to for some of y'all, this could also be somebody like that you was cool with that started being cool with somebody else that you don't fuck with. So then you could have been like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying, cool, but shit, I'm not gonna fuck with either one of y'all because I'm not gonna be fake. Like I'm not gonna sit around somebody who I don't fuck with. So I'm not gonna be around either one of y'all. Okay, type of energy is giving that as well. So, but let's see, let's tap in and see what this is about. You know what? I want to get one of these. Because these gonna always tell it. Yeah, these gonna always tell it. Let's at least get one of these on each two, and then we'll get some tarot. Let me shuffle them up real good. Yeah, but for some of y'all, it's like you're not being fake in regards to some type of support or friendship. Like you're not finna sit around and hee and ha ha with bitches who you don't fuck with, and it's just as simple as that. You're not finna sit around with people when you know that there was some type of problem or some type of snake shit going on and it's not being addressed. Okay, like in order for us to sit down and go have, mocktails or margaritas, bitch, this needs to be discussed. Unless I'm good, you know what I'm saying? It could be something like that going on. Somebody could be needing to tell the truth about something, and it's like you not finna be fake. I'm just getting energy of somebody they not finna be fake. With the mask in reverse, it says deception. Pretending, like you're not gonna pretend. You're not gonna pretend that you fuck with somebody. It's like as simple as that. Whether this is a parent figure or a friend. Like I'm not gonna pretend that I fuck with you. Like this is like the energy as well that I'm getting. Like maybe you don't have a good relationship with the parent figure, and maybe other people or friends could be asking like, okay, well, how your mom doing, or how whoever do, your grandma, or how your stepmom doing, and you like, I don't fuck with her, or I haven't talked to her, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not fake, you're not gonna be fake. Shit, I don't fuck with her, I don't even talk to her, I don't know. And then that's that's that. And somebody could be mad, like why'd you telling people that, you know what I'm saying? Why'd you, bitch, I don't. Like, is it a lie? Like it's the truth. Like you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. So what am I sitting here supposed to say? Like it could be that type of energy as well. Yeah, for some of y'all, this is your mama. Like, look, I ain't talked to her. I don't fuck with her like that. If this not your mom, this could be, like I said, this could be a homegirl, but they're a mother. Okay, so this could be like a mother figure. But let's see. Okay, let's see. So what is this mask in the reverse? Somebody wants you to be fake so bad just to hold face, just to make it, especially if this family, that's what I'm picking up on. So if this somebody in your family, especially if it's like a mother figure, a mother, grandmother, aunt, like an elder type energy, they don't like when you say that even though it's the truth, because somebody want to try to be like, somebody want to put on a persona or like some type of like picture perfect like family or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But bitch, no, it's not. Like, it's not. It's not. And it's not because possibly you was ganging up or having people gang up against the collective or something like that. Like this could have been somebody who tried to like gang up on you or have turned the family against you, or you know what I'm saying, or just do some type of snake fraud that shit. This could be somebody who was fake as hell with the mask here. Okay, somebody could have been talking behind your back, talking about your parenting skills, talking about like who you have friends with, who you connect with. But it's like for some of y'all, you could have friends that's been more like family than your actual blood family. You know what I'm saying? And then for some of y'all, it may be shit. Your friends ain't shit and your family ain't shit. Okay, some of y'all, you could be going through it right now. Like, you don't fuck with none of these motherfuckers. But it's like they want you to be fake, and you're not. You're not. Like, as simple as that. I'm not gonna sit here and act like we cool and we not. Or act like we cool and we be talking like I don't know how this bitch doing because I don't talk to her. Simple as that. Okay? What's this mask in the reverse? Okay, somebody's manifesting. Damn, somebody wishing you would be fake. Somebody's wishing that you could like pretend. Y'all know what this giving me? This is like the energy like back in the day when we used to have to get dressed up for like Easter Sunday, and then you know how everybody got to take a picture. I might try to find that picture and put it up. You put it up so y'all can see it. We used to have to, and then your parents be like, smile. And then you like, everybody forced to smile because y'all you clean. Don't get it twisted. Motherfucker cleaned in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But like, you just be tired because it's early as hell, or you just ain't feeling it. You know? It's like giving that. Just smile. Like somebody trying to make you smile for some shit. For some of y'all, you could have, some of y'all, this could be a water sign, or you could be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody wants you to pretend, or somebody wants you to accept some type of deception. I'm getting that as well. Like, who the fuck do y'all got around y'all? Like, somebody is praying and wishing that you would pretend. Or somebody is praying or wishing that you would stop being inconsistent. Okay, so for some of y'all, another thing I'm getting as well, somebody is praying and wishing either that they could stop being inconsistent, or that you could stop being inconsistent in regards to like supporting each other and having some type of friendship. Okay, that's what I'm getting as well. This could be a water sign. For some of y'all, this could be somebody, confirmation. Some of y'all, you're dealing with a water sign that's like manifesting you to stop being inconsistent in regards to like showing them love or caring about them. Or somebody could want you to live in their truth, but then the whole while, this bitch ain't living in their truth. Like, I don't know. Y'all got somebody around y'all that's being real weird. Yeah, this could be like a neighbor or somebody that live in your neighborhood, but it's like they're manifesting you. They're manifesting some type of like consistency, or they don't want to pretend. Somebody's manifesting not having to pretend. Pretend that they not having to pretend. Somebody don't want to pretend. What is this? What's this care? Somebody don't want to be deceptive. Somebody like, for some of y'all, if this got to do with like somebody who you got kids with, or just somebody, you know what I'm saying, where there's a lot of love for this person, somebody could be trying to like manifest that like there's no deception. Like somebody don't want to hide like some type of feelings. I'm getting that as well. For some of y'all, somebody don't want to hide no feelings. Don't want to hide their feelings. They want to like love on you. And for some of y'all, they want to love on you just as much. Like they want to love on, like for some of y'all, you got a lot of self-love. Like you don't play about yourself. Okay, so for some of y'all, you got people around you, friends, possibly like romantic people that's interested in you. But it's like they know that by the way how you love on yourself, they know that they can't come around and fuck around in your face with no fake ass love or no half love. They can't come and pretend. They can't be inconsistent. They can't be deceptive. They know that. And it's all because of how they see how you love yourself, how you care for yourself. So they can't come. They know that they can't come, whether this is friends or romantic. People around you know that they can't come with no fake ass love and sit in your face. That's what I'm getting. Period. The fuck y'all? Yes, period. For some of y'all as well, something could be significant about a grandfather, a passed on grandfather. Yeah, motherfuckers know that they can't come and sit in your face with no fake ass love. Anything that's fake, anything that's deceptive, anything that's inconsistent, they know that you ain't with that shit. You gonna have to be 100 around here. You gonna have to be standing in your truth just as much as I'm standing in my truth. But let's keep your ass over there. That's what I'm getting, y'all. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like the way how you love yourself with the self-love here, that's like the blueprint for the friendships and for the romantic people that's interested in you. Okay? And your self-love is so top tier that motherfuckers know they can't come with nothing less. Nothing less. Nothing less. I love this. Yeah. Bitch, get in line. Get in line. You know what I'm saying? Either you finna motherfucker get in line, or you finna move around. Get in line and act like you got some motherfucking sense around this bitch, or go ahead and keep your ass over there. What's this care? Jailbird. Okay, so somebody could feel like they in jail. Somebody could want some support from jail. I'm kind of getting that as well. For some of y'all, maybe you have like a parent that's in jail, or like a parent, somebody who you have kids with, they can be in jail. For some of y'all, somebody's passed on. Happy hour, divine timing, easily influenced. For some of y'all, you can have somebody that's like, they're in some type of mental prison about like either their feelings or about how to support you. Let me see, what's this jailbird? No, I'm gonna just get one for each, then we gonna get tarot. Somebody could be, for some of y'all as well, somebody could be a felon. Maybe somebody feel insecure because they a felon. Like, who gives a fuck? The president a felon. No, I'm just playing. Don't be that nonchalant with it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, maybe somebody feel insecure because of their background. It's certain felonies that, you know what I'm saying, these people make mistakes, you know, but it's just, hopefully this ain't got nothing to do with kids, though. You know what I'm saying? If this got some shit to do with kids, I don't know, poo-poo. I don't know. Let me see. Matter of fact, I am going to get one more. Let's get one more on this jailbird with the care. Maybe for some of y'all as well, you could have had a parent. For some of y'all, maybe you went to jail and maybe your parents raised your kids. I'm getting that as well, or vice versa. Take it how it resonates. Maybe this could be you raising somebody else's kids while they went to jail. What's this care, the jailbird? What's this jailbird? Clean it up. But somebody still ain't getting their shit together. That's what it is. Clean it up, came in reverse. So, okay, so somebody could be like, okay, so look, this kind of what I'm getting, y'all. Some of y'all, you could have somebody like, maybe you raised somebody kids, or somebody raised you could have raised somebody kids, or you could have helped somebody out while they was in jail, okay? But it's like somebody still ain't getting their life together. Somebody still ain't getting their life together, even for their kids. So it's like, you're not finna act fake. You're not finna act fake. You're not finna act like, oh, this person is a good mother or a good father or anything like that. For some of y'all, this could be a friend, okay? Or for some of y'all, this could be your actual parent. Maybe they wasn't around because they was too busy in jail, running the streets. And then we have lottery inheritance. Yeah, I feel like somebody ain't clean. Also, somebody as well, somebody could be dealing with addictions, because it made me think of, like, it says sage, clean up. So for some of y'all, maybe you need to, you know, sage your area. But then I'm getting the energy of like somebody they haven't got clean. So this could be like addictions, or like somebody they still a jailbird, like they still be doing criminal ass shit. This could be like somebody who be, well, it says jailbird. That's what a jailbird is. Somebody who in and out. They still be on that shit. Even with the kids they got. You know how some people had kids and that sit your ass down and make you want to do better? Not with this person. What's this friendship? Sneak dissing. So one of your friends could be sneak dissing in regards to this. Trying to figure you out, passed on loved one. Yeah, so somebody could be sneak dissing. You could have like a connection or teamwork. Somebody could be sneak dissing some type of support system that you have, because somebody, okay, so for some of y'all, somebody could be saying like, I don't know if this you or this people that you connected to with the friendship, but somebody could be like saying that somebody got like, they got a support system. They got people that care about them. Somebody could be raising somebody else's kids or something like that. If kids is involved, or this could just talk about like support. Okay. Somebody could feel like that they really didn't have no support, like getting clean. That's what I'm getting as well. And somebody could be sneak dissing somebody, but somebody could be saying, well, shit, you ain't doing nothing to help, or you wasn't supportive. But it's like somebody want to be fake and act like that they was supportive or they was a part of some type of journey, especially if you did eventually get clean. I'm kind of getting that as well. Let's see, because we do have self-love over here. So this could have been something that happened in the past, y'all, because I feel like this is the energy that somebody's in currently. So over here, you got you this self-love, you self-healing, you're independent. Okay, some people could say that you're a little selfish, but at the end of the day, it's like you loving on yourself, you focus on yourself, you doing your shadow work. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the energy that somebody is in. but there definitely could have been energy in the past where there could have been like a parent. Oh, you know what I'm getting as well? I'm getting energy of somebody could have let somebody go to jail. Like, so let's say if you was battling or dealing with some type of addiction, okay, somebody could have had caught like a drug case or something like that, and you had a bail, but you could have definitely dealt with like parents was like, well, no, we're not gonna pay the bail. Let them sit for like 2 or 3 days. That it helped them get clean, but it really didn't help you get clean, motherfucker. It made something worse. Something could have been very traumatizing. Okay, and so, but then eventually you did get out and you kind of did get clean, but you did it. That's not the way. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't helpful to you. You end up doing it a different way. For some of y'all, you could have started doing something, you know, holistic healing or something like that. And I don't know, maybe you got people around you, or maybe these parents, they could be trying to like sneak this. Now that you're better, now that you're clean, now that you're in the right mind frame. They could be trying to sneak this, was saying that they was a part of something, that they supported you, when really they kind of like throwed you to the wolves, and that traumatized you even more. And you know what I'm saying, got you into some bullshit before ultimately down the line, then you got, you know, clean. It could be something like that. Let's see. What's this wish manifesting prayer? But I feel like regardless, somebody wants you to be fake about something with the mask here, but you're not. Okay, you're not finna be deceptive about some type of truth. For some of y'all as well, this could even be you even coming clean about like your background. So that could be another thing. Maybe you around these friends, or you know, I gotta do like this, friends, because on top of the friends we got sneak dissing. Okay, so for some of y'all, this could be somebody from high school. Remember, I had that energy coming out earlier. This could be like for people from high school or college, but you could be around these friends and they like sneak dissing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to pull up like your record or some shit, or bringing up when you wasn't clean, or saying, I heard this, I heard that. And maybe you like, well, bitch, you heard right. You heard right. Okay. But it went like, you know what I'm saying? And maybe you could be telling somebody how it really went, you know? And now moving forward, this is the new me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So all that is irrelevant. Like, you could definitely be around people that's kind of like, that's trying to bring up your past. Because low key, I'm hearing somebody ain't fucking with, and I picked up this energy before. Y'all gotta be careful being surrounded by loser ass bitches like this. Motherfuckers, you could be surrounded by motherfuckers who is trying to bring up your past, or trying to like dig on things that you did in the past. Especially if you do have like a criminal history. They trying to bring that shit up, throw it in your face. Only because right now, what you doing currently, the person that you is currently, it ain't fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? They ain't fucking with it. They ain't fucking with it, like on no level. Like, you literally out here killing hoes. Okay, I'm hearing Trina. You see the outfit, bitch? I'm cleaning you hoes. Cute face and ass, swole. Hey, I got the yeah, you killing hoes. So they want to talk about your past. They want to talk about your past. And then I'm also picking up the energy of somebody trying to be funny. Somebody trying to be funny. Like, this could be somebody who you like dating, and they like, well, I want to know what. Have you ever seen that little thing on social media when they like, shit, I'm a sucker for deep talks. I want to know what made you a hoe, or I want to know what made you a crackhead. Like, somebody could be trying to be funny, but it's low key offensive, because like, you definitely did go through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, or something like that. I don't know why it just made me think of that, y'all. I'm a sucker for deep talks. I want to know what made you a hoe, what made you a thief, or something like that. Let's see, what's this prayer manifesting? Okay, so we got the Knight of Wands. You're very brave. You're fearless. You're confident. You could be rebelling. Yeah, you're rebelling. You're not. Look, baby, you could be rebelling at this time. You're not finna be fake. Okay, ain't no mask. You're very transparent. Okay, and you don't give a fuck. Like, somebody is living in their truth with no fucks given with the Knight of Wands here. This could be somebody who could be a little too rebellious, but at the end of the day, I'm not really getting like no real negative energy from it. I'm getting energy of you. You could be like living in, for some of y'all as well, this is what I'm getting as well. You could be living in your prayer or your manifestation. Like, you could be living right now at this moment, the life that you're in right now. Your current position right now is something that you prayed for. You could be living in one of your prayers. You know what I'm saying? So like you have no reason to be fake about shit. Like somebody didn't came a long way. You didn't came a long way. You overcame a lot. You followed your goals, your dreams. You was fearless. You're passionate. You were brave. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have overcame a lot. Okay, for some of y'all as well, whatever it is that you did go through in the past, it kind of inspired you. It inspired you to be the man or the woman that you are. Yeah, it inspired. For some of y'all, you could have went to jail and that shit helped you. For some of y'all, it helped you learn. You could have learned something. You could have took like a course or a training or something like that. Yeah, with the justice here, some of y'all definitely went. The motherfucker was in jail. Okay, somebody definitely did some time. But it's just like you learned. You literally learned from this shit. Because for a lot of y'all, you never went back. And if you did go back, it wasn't for the same shit. Okay, so hey, you live and you learn. And then for some of y'all, I'm getting energy where you didn't go back. But for some of y'all, you possibly did go back, but it's like eventually you clean it up. You know what I'm saying? With the cleanup here in reverse, maybe you did go back. It took you probably like twice. Okay, but I feel like ultimately though, you did learn some type of valuable lesson. You learned some type of valuable lesson. It built some type of, character and shit. It's like you doing your thing right now. You doing, for some of y'all, like I said, you living in some type of prayer or manifestation. You living in one of your prayers or manifestations. Yeah. What's this Knight of Wands? Okay, so we got the Seven of Cups. This talks about different options, opportunities. So you can have different options and opportunities. You can have endless choices. Yeah, it's like you're very like just passionate at this time. You're very brave. You're just taking life by the horns. That's what I'm getting. Okay, for some of y'all, you're definitely out here manifesting. You're manifesting your dreams. You could be very transparent. Oh, excuse me. You could be very transparent here with the mask in the reverse. Like you're not lying about your struggle, but you're not lying about your success either. So that's the thing too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could be having good news at this time. You could be celebrating with the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups. Okay, for somebody as well, maybe you're celebrating at work. You could have got like a promotion. For some of you, you could have like started your own business with the Eight of Pentacles here. For some of y'all as well, you could simply just be working on yourself. Like you have done a lot of like internal work. You like mentally, spiritually, like you have done a lot of work. Like you don't even think the same. You know what I'm saying? Like you have done a lot of healing, self-love. And it's like you got a lot of different opportunities. But I don't understand where this come in. Somebody think that it's fake. Either they think that it's fake or somebody wants something to be fake for you. That's what I'm getting as well. Somebody wants some type of lifestyle or somebody wants something that you're manifesting or that you already have manifested. They want it to be fake with the mask here, but it's not, because the mask is in the reverse. Something is not this is not a facade. Well, what would you say? This ain't no facade. I need me like two bodyguards. I need me like New Mickey. Okay. Yeah, somebody wants something that you manifested to be fake so bad. Somebody wants this self-love to be fake. They want these different options to be fake. They want you living in your truth to be fake. Like what, bitch? Go Google it then. Which I feel like this is somebody who probably already Googled it with the friendship and the sneak dissing. So bitch, like what is it? Like Okay, so what's this care? Jailbird, Sage in the reverse. What's this care? You know what I'm getting this. Let me see before I say that. Okay, so we got the Six of Pentacles. This talks about generosity. Oh, that's what it is. So somebody wanted you to be generous to them. So they feel like because you're not generous to them, you're not investing in them, you're not supporting them, that something is fake. But this could be somebody who didn't support you. Okay, but I'm getting at the Six of Pentacles talk about support, generosity, charity. Okay, investing, giving and receiving, being valued. I feel like for you as well, you are somebody who are very valued. Okay, especially in regards to what you do at work, you're very valued. Okay, you can have a lot of people that like support your business if you do got like a business or a side hustle. But if this is at work, you got a lot of people that definitely support you. With the Six of Pentacles, you can have people that want to give to you or want to donate to you. Okay, we got the Four of Cups. Missed opportunity, feeling disconnected. So, but you could be bored with something. What's the Four of Cups? Somebody could be bored. I don't know if are you bored with like a family? Or bored with like a Cancer, Pisces, or a Taurus? Or maybe you don't want to take, you know what I'm hearing? Maybe you don't want to take care of your kids, but I'm not, like, these could be grown kids though. Maybe you're refusing to support like your adult children, and they could be mad trying to say that you fake. They could be sneak dissing you to their friends because you're not paying their car insurance, or because you're not, you know what I'm saying? These motherfucking kids. What? Just spoiled. Like, let's say if you did go to jail, so like somebody else had to care for your kids, but then you got out, you got your shit together, you know what I'm saying, and you got on your shit, and you basically, you know, you doing well. These could be like, especially if they grown kids, these could be kids who still be trying to throw that in your face as soon as you stop doing, like if you don't do something for them, they try to throw that in the face, throw it in your face about the times when you wasn't there. Even though like you could be very, very active now. You know what I'm saying? But they try to bring that up. I'm kind of getting that energy as well. These could be your kids. And look, yeah, these could be your kids with the Page of Wands. Or for some of y'all, maybe this is you. Maybe you be doing this to your mama and your daddy. Okay, like, well, I remember when I was 13 and you put me out, so you should be wanting to help me get a car. Okay, it could be something like that, y'all. And I'm not laughing at y'all, I'm just laughing at me, really. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'll be on some shit like that. No. I'm just being honest. But that definitely could be something that's going on, y'all. Let me see. Okay, we got the Hierophant that fell out. Religious beliefs. Some type of conforming. You could be somebody like, you could be like a little controlling. Or somebody could say that you're controlling. Or maybe this was your parents. Maybe you came from like a very religious family. And maybe you was a little different. You was rebellious. You was one of them motherfucking keys one of the motherfucking teens that be on Maury, on Scared Straight. You was one of them. Somebody definitely could have been one of them. And your parents, they was like religious. They, for the most part, they supported you. They gave you what you need. But you was just real rebellious. But somebody you definitely could have, you know, once you got that ass locked up, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You got your shit together. You got your shit together. Okay, I'm kind of getting that. Let's get one more for this energy. Tower moment. Yeah, there could have been some type of tower moment because you was refusing to receive some type of support. Or maybe like for some of y'all, this could be, like I said, maybe you're the parent now, okay? So for some of y'all, like let's say if you was like a troubled teen and you was a wild one, you had to kind of learn the hard way, you did a little time, pay, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. You went through some things. Maybe you could be seeing this happen with your kids or with one of your children. They the troubled one, okay? They always into some shit. There's a lot of chaos, you know, there's some destruction and just a lot of bullshit going on. This person could be real rebellious, just, you know, not listening, real hard-headed, always getting into some shit. So you could kind of be seeing yourself in this child of yours. And it's like you're trying to support them, you're trying to encourage them, you're trying to, you know, give them the heads up so they don't have to go through the system or go through certain things that you went through. But it's like they just got to learn on their own. Okay, so maybe you could be feeling like real kind of like just depleted. You could be feeling a little down about this because, you know, who want their babies to be going through shit unnecessarily? But at the end of the day, like sometimes it do be like that. Motherfucker do have to learn on their own. Yeah. But I feel like something is significant is going to happen. Because somebody definitely could go to jail, get back up, and they definitely could go, like, for the same shit or something. For some of y'all, this could have to do, like, if you got kids that got, like, kids, like you're a grandmother, something could be significant in regards to, like, they little family. You know what I'm saying? with the parenthood here. Let me see, what's this Tower moment? Okay, yeah, there's some type of deception, lies, trickery. Somebody could be doing some type of something risky. Something could happen with a car as well, with the Chariot here, Cancer energy. What's the Seven of Swords? There's some type of deception. There's somebody that's fake. Okay, and then for some of y'all as well, you could be given to low-key somebody that's fake. You could be given to somebody that's deceptive. You could be given to somebody that's trying to be strategic in regards to like some type of support. What's the Seven of Swords? For some of y'all, like, let's say if you, King of Cups. For some of y'all, you could be like you could be helping somebody with their kid. Like, you could literally be helping somebody raise their baby and the baby ain't even yours. But this person could be like, I don't know, maybe somebody could be saying that to you, like, well, you ain't got to do nothing of this, but my baby ain't yours anyway. But like, you've been here since birth helping the baby, but every time this bitch get mad, she be like, well, the baby ain't yours anyway, and da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. Or what is this? What's this King of Cups? Somebody also, for some of y'all, you could have had somebody that was refusing to give to you or refusing to support you or you know, care about you. And then now all of a sudden a Tower moment could have happened. Okay, a Tower moment where maybe, you know what I'm saying, something was, you know, there was a revelation or something just kind of like fell apart. Okay. Somebody could have like got away. And then now somebody could be wishing that they, like, you know what I'm saying, that they somebody could be wishing that they was a better friend. Either you could be wishing this or somebody could be wishing this to you. Okay, somebody definitely could be wishing that they was a better friend to somebody, that they wasn't like sneak dissing, that they was more supportive. Somebody definitely could, like, if this is in regards to a friendship, somebody definitely could have been like projecting. I'm hearing that as well. Like projecting just negative shit onto somebody. Projecting trauma, childhood trauma. What's this King of Cups? Damn, so somebody wants somebody's attention so bad. We got the Six of Wands out here twice. So some type of success, victory. Leo energy. But there's some type of achievement. So you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, possibly even an Aquarius or a Leo, and you achieve something. Like, you could have definitely got clean. You could have got out of jail and like turned your life around like tremendously, like a whole fucking 360. And I feel like you're very successful at something. With the the Six of Wands out here twice. Somebody is like very successful. Somebody is achieving a lot. Like I said, you could be currently living in some type of prayer or manifestation. But you got people that's like sneak dissing, or you could have a fan. You could have a friend that want to be a friend. Let's see what this is. Yeah, it's like somebody, you don't do something no more. You don't have to lie to get ahead. You don't have to lie and scheme for money. Okay, or you don't have to, you don't have to partake in some type of risky behavior. Somebody have definitely grown emotionally with the King of Cups here, and you're getting some type of success. And now you're able to like support your kids or support your family in a legal, healthy way. Okay, so what's the friendship? What's this sneak dissing? Who's sneak dissing? Somebody who you walked away from, could be a Pisces. So I'm getting the energy of somebody who definitely probably was like throwing shit in your face, bringing up some shit. Damn. Okay, so we got the Queen of Swords that just flew out. So this could be somebody who set up some type of boundary, or this somebody who could say that they was being honest, you know what I'm saying, but they really was sneak dissing. This the type of person with this Queen of Swords, with this sneak dissing card, this the type of person who would be like, well, I'm just keeping it real, but really they're being a bitch. Okay, they're being mean. Like, This somebody who could have been being mean. Or maybe this is you, collective. Maybe you was low-key being mean to somebody. Okay, trying to say that you was being honest, but you probably was being a little harsh. And somebody could have left your ass. Somebody could abandon a friendship. Okay? Or something like that. What's this Queen of Swords? But somebody is walking away from something. Somebody walked away from some type of friendship because there was some type of sneak dissing. Like somebody was sneak dissing somebody. And for some of y'all, you not finna be fake. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna sit here and be fake. Like bitch, you was sitting here talking about me. I'm not finna sit here and act like we cool. Or, you know what I'm saying? Even if we is cool, it might not be no beef or nothing. But bitch, we ain't besties. Okay? Let's see. What's this Queen of Swords energy? Okay, so for some of y'all, this could be like a Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could be a Virgo, possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Pisces. We got the Eight of Pentacles. So this talks about a new job, self-employment, craftsmanship, commitment, dedication. You could have walked away from some type of commitment or some type of job or working on something with somebody because they was low-key sneak dissing. For some of y'all, this could be somebody who was like trying to sneak diss you, but they a whole felon. Or somebody that was trying to, and that's not to dismiss the fact that they didn't, got released and got on their shit. But this is kind of like the pot calling the kettle black. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of giving that type of energy as well. And for some of y'all, maybe you just somebody where you was just too much. You lived in your truth. Okay, even at your darkest or at your lowest, you still was somebody where you was passionate, you was rebellious. You took inspired action to go after your dreams or just take different opportunities, okay, to manifest what you want. You wasn't fake about, some type of lifestyle or some type of opportunities, while somebody else, they possibly wasn't fake, but at the same time, they wasn't really telling the whole truth either. You know what I'm saying? With the Seven of Swords here, somebody definitely could have been deceptive about like their record or their past. Something definitely could have had something to do with children. Okay, somebody could have, like, I don't know if there was like a child abuse case or something, or either maybe there was maybe even like some childhood trauma that somebody didn't really disclose, or something just in regards to like children or a parent figure or them being a parent. Okay, but it's like somebody tried to come around you and just act like they was just so high and mighty with the Six of Wands here and the King of Cups, like they was just so, wise and just diplomatic and trusting and nurturing and all this, emotionally intelligent. But bitch, that wisdom usually come with some bullshit in the game. So, you know what I'm saying? So this could be somebody who they was honest, but they weren't really honest with the Seven of Swords here. That they wanted you to see them at this point. They didn't want you to know about the past shit, about the deception, about the trickery, about the underhandedness. What was somebody dishonest about? Let's do that. Because I'm kind of getting that type of energy. Somebody definitely could have been sneak dissing you all the while. They, like I said, they got some bullshit going on. Okay, and you could have had some bullshit going on too, but I'm getting somebody wasn't fake like somebody else. Okay, you was able to live in your truth. You wasn't hiding nothing. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't hiding about your work. You wasn't hiding about your background or about, you know what I'm saying, some type of like, what's this Seven of Swords? You wasn't being dishonest, okay? Even if you did steal something, like you was somebody you possibly told, like, look, well, I stole from here before, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, somebody could have judged you off of something that you was honest about them with, but the whole while they was hiding some shit, and the shit that they was hiding was way bigger than what the fuck you know what I'm saying? Anything that you could have done, but they wanted to, somebody trying to come off in this type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And possibly with the clean it up here in reverse, this person still do this shit low key. Like, but they hide it very, 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 very well. So y'all just be mindful. But let's see, what's the Seven of Swords? What was somebody hiding? What was somebody hiding? My car is in a. What was somebody hiding? What's the Seven of Swords energy? What was somebody hiding? Something backfiring. It's some secret tea. Ooh, it's some tea, y'all. They was hiding the real tea. Somebody was hiding the real tea. Let me see what's this T is. And it all backfired. Okay, yep. So somebody was not being honest. Somebody was hiding something. They weren't telling you the real truth, but it backfired because you could have walked away from their ass. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. For some of y'all, maybe you didn't even know that somebody was a felon. You didn't know that somebody had a record, okay? And the whole while they sneak this in you, you know what I'm saying? They sneak this in you, but bitch, you got a whole child abuse case or some shit like that. Or you a whole pedophile. Like, it's giving that type of energy. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. It's giving that. So y'all better start running motherfuckers' names. Like, because it's really giving some shit like that. I mean, look, they got a whole baby in their hand. Somebody could have like a, what they call that? The fuck is that shit called? Child Protective Services. Somebody could have like a Child Protective Services case. It could have been like child abuse, neglect. I even just heard elder abuse. Like something where somebody was abusing either babies or old people. People who was basically can't really take care of themselves. It could have been something significant with that. Okay? But let me see. What was they hiding? But this the real tea. This what motherfuckers didn't want to tell you about. Okay? This the real tea. What's the Seven of Swords? What was they hiding? What was they hiding? Pay attention. You supposed to be paying attention to this shit. What was they? What was they hiding? Somebody, you was supposed to pay attention. Somebody a op. Somebody was ganging up. Somebody was pressed. Okay, well, what they got to do with what they was hiding? So somebody could have been hiding that they was pressed. Somebody could have been Somebody could have been hiding the fact that they was low key ganging up against you, talking about you, sneak dissing you with other people. Okay, somebody could have been hiding that. That's T as well. Yeah, somebody. So this could be somebody who you was cool with, who you cared about. Y'all supported each other. Like I said, maybe y'all got kids together, or y'all could have been romantically. Now this is gonna be different for everybody. For some of y'all, this is like romantic, and for some of y'all, this is platonic. Okay, but the secret T is that somebody definitely was talking about you to other people, sneak dissing you, but then wanting to be all in your face. That's what I'm hearing as well. Wanting to be friends with you, want you to support them. They want to support you, but then you over here like sneak dissing with other people. That's one of the T's. What's the T? What was somebody doing? Passed on loved one. Passed on op. Surrender. I don't know if somebody like. For some of y'all, this could be like a M charge. Somebody could have passed on and somebody cared. Or maybe, I don't know. What's this passed on loved one? What's the T? For some of y'all, whoever this person is, this could be you or this person. Take it how it resonates. Somebody could have recently lost someone with the passed on loved one here. Or you could be getting divine guidance from a passed on loved one. You could have been getting divine guidance from a passed on loved one about this person. For some of y'all, it could have been a grandfather figure. And then for some of y'all as well, somebody could have lost a child. That's what I'm getting with the care and the passed on loved one. It's not going to be for everybody, my condolences, but that is coming up. Somebody could have been stuck in the past. Somebody could have been stuck on an ex. Somebody could have been toxic. Very toxic, very dysfunctional. Grandfather, I can't make this shit up. Something could be significant about a grandfather. That could be your guardian angel. That could be somebody who's trying to get your attention, who's been guiding you and watching over you at this time. It could be this somebody could have an angel that's a grandfather, and they've been trying to get you to pay attention, to stay away from somebody. This person could be a felon. This person could have like a record in regard, like they're doing good. I don't know, y'all. We gonna see. Yeah, but look, something was exposed about somebody. And it could be about like some type of dysfunction or toxic family situation. Or even about some type of mental illness. Let's get like two more. I just want to make sure they shuffle. That's good. What's the Seven of Swords? Okay, so we got awakening, knowledge of self. So somebody already had knowledge of something. Somebody was just a liar. That's what I'm getting. Somebody was a liar. Somebody was aware that they was keeping secrets, that they was lying about something. For some of y'all, this could have something to do with like a past, or somebody like being still fucking with like an ex or something like that. Let's get one more. Oh, damn. Okay, abundance, blessings. Okay, so for some of y'all, somebody with the secret tea, somebody was lying about, not only about their background possibly, but somebody definitely could have been lying that they was like not fucking with like an ex. But somebody wanted to keep that a secret because they feel like that there could have been some type of blessing or abundance in regards to like having a romantic relationship or a friendship with you. I'm getting more romantic in this situation because with the ex here. Somebody also could have like been fucking with somebody just strictly for like their blessings, their abundance. I'm kind of getting that energy as well. And somebody could have knew that. That's the tea. And something could have backfired. I feel like somebody lied to you backfired. No matter what they lied to you about, somebody was lying to you. For some of y'all, you got a grandfather, a passed over loved one. That's a grandfather. That's like an angel that was trying to like get your attention and trying to, you know, divinely guide you to this tea about somebody being in this Seven of Swords energy with you. And it could definitely have something to do with like an ex or something that happened in a past. Yeah. Abuse. I can't make this shit up. For some of y'all, this is abuse. Like somebody went to jail for like abusing a child or abusing a oh, hell no. Let me find out somebody abused their grandfather or unalived their grandfather. And I just heard because somebody didn't want somebody to suffer. But bitch, did they ask you to do that? Wow. What they call that? Uneuthanized? What they call that when people like they pick their own time? But you can't do that here. Euthanized deaths. That's not legal here. I think in certain states though, because I did see a video about somebody doing that in California, where you can plan your own day. He had like drinks that he took. His whole family was over there. They was damn near partying, kicking it. It was sad, but then it was like I seen more smiles than tears. I would have been devastated. But he, you know what I'm saying? They ate, they drunk, and they, you know what I'm saying? They was chilling all out by the pool and stuff. You could tell they had money. And he had like his little things by his bed. When it was around the time that he chose, he had drunk something. I guess you can put it in like, I think he used champagne or apple juice. But you put it in a drink of your choice and you drink it, and then shit, like 5 minutes later, you done crossed over peacefully in your home surrounded by family. I think it's called euthanization. But that's not legal here, I don't think. And because I think that was in Australia or UK or something. Or I think it was in California. I think in certain states it might be. But you got to have like a terminal illness that you've been fighting for years. Which I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. That's another topic. Let me know what y'all think. But it could be some shit like that. Okay? Somebody definitely. Okay? But then at the same time, I don't know. With this out here, something was abuse. And then with the addictions. So somebody could have had some type of addiction. Somebody could have been addicted to being a fucking hood rat. No. No, but it say addiction projects hood. Somebody wanted to be ghetto. So for some of y'all as well, somebody probably wasn't even raised, you know what I'm saying, a certain way. Somebody possibly could have came from a good family. They had parents that was supportive. They was just hard-headed. They could have caught a case in regards to like child abuse or elder abuse or just, you know what I'm saying, drug abuse. I'm hearing that as well. Somebody could be hiding the fact that they used to be a crackhead, which I don't understand why that's the fucking secret at this point. Like, okay, unless you still dipping and dabbing. But there was some type of addiction or abuse that somebody tried to hide. And then on top of them trying to hide it, they low-key probably was dissing you. Or collective, take it how it resonates, put it where it go. They low-key was dissing you about possibly where you work at or about you. Somebody could have looked at you like, felt like you was in a Knight of Wands, this Knight of Wands type of energy, and they feel like they was this King of Cups. They way much. For somebody, this could be somebody that's older than you, but they feel like that you was just young. You ain't really had no guidance. You didn't know your path. You didn't, you know what I'm saying, with the Seven of Cups here. You was just going with the flow. Okay? But the whole while, like, shit, you the queen, you really the queen of swords. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you presented yourself as this knight. Very fun, outgoing, rebellious, okay? Because you wanted to have fun with this person. But over here, like, shit, you the queen of swords with the 8 of pentacles. You a hard worker. For some of y'all, you self-employed. Maybe somebody thought that you didn't, because you were self-employed, that you really ain't got shit. But, you know what I'm saying? So they would sneak dissing you. It's just some type of weird hating ass shit here. But something was a lie. Okay, we have cheating, false info. Somebody could have been given false info by their friends to sneak diss you. And also I heard to cheat themselves out of a friendship or cheat themselves out of a caring, supportive, romantic partnership. Either way, I feel like somebody got cheated out of a friendship or a love romantic relationship because of lies that they listened to by their hating ass friends. But then at the same time, they was a part of the shit too. So I don't know, y'all. No, okay, that's what it was, yeah. But you over here, you love yourself with the self-love here. What's the advice for the collective? Yeah, that's what I'm getting as well. You could have walked away from these people, or now somebody want to walk away from these friends, okay, and they want to work on something with you with the 8 of Pentacles here. Or this could be you, collective. You could have walked away from this friendship or from this support system because you found out about the sneak this and you set up some type of boundaries. And it's kind of like you just over here loving on yourself. You living in your truth. You knew that you was honest. You knew that you was transparent. So you really ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't tripping. You living in your prayers or your manifestations right now. So you just, yeah. Some of y'all, you could be definitely exploring other options or opportunities. Let's see. Okay, what else? So what's the advice? Let's get some closing messages. Okay, we got the sun that fell out. Leo energy. But I feel like there's a lot of positivity, a lot of happiness around you as well. The sun can also represent something being exposed. So what I'm saying is the truth. Okay, somebody let their friends sneak diss you. They would sneak dissing you with their friends, okay? But all the whole while, somebody over here, a whole motherfucking child abuser or elder abuser or crackhead, low key. We not gonna dismiss the fact that they probably got clean. That's good, but like, gee, you the last person that should be judging people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hate people. Like, I don't hate them, but like, loser. What the fuck? Confirmation. Like, you a hoe? Like, you what? Like, this like that holier than thou type shit. You know what I'm saying? But then you Google this bitch and she a hoe or he, whoever. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have their kids. Their parents were taking care of their kids. Or, or some shit like that. They was in jail for stealing. It's a whole thief. So it's good that you change your life around and the past should be the past. But then also give other people that same grace type of energy. Like, I feel like after a while with the 7 of Wands that popped out, after somebody start hanging around you, somebody's tried to defend you. But by that point, it's like it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Because you start acting funny. Like they was acting funny. They talking about you. So then they coming around you acting funny. He's probably sneak dissing and shit. And at that point, you done already caught on. You know, like you done already, with the Queen of Swords, you probably done already caught on. And you just ain't with that fake shit. You ain't. Like you're not finna fake to kick it. You can kick it by yourself. Like you somebody where you probably do a lot of shit by yourself anyway. It's you and your partner. And if you don't have a partner, you and shit. You. Or it could be you and your kids or you and your pet. And when they unavailable, shit, it's you. You don't mind doing shit by yourself. So what's the advice for the collective? Okay, so your advice is to continue to lead this person out in the cold. Okay, yeah, lead somebody out in the cold. Somebody low-key was insecure. That's what I'm getting as well. That's why they kept that shit a secret anyway, right? Like the only reason why you keeping a secret is either because you just a straight out liar, well you is a straight out liar, but you don't want somebody to look at you different, so you're a little insecure. You're not really secure about your truth, all of your truth. You know what I'm saying? For some of y'all, you could be dealing with somebody that's a little superficial as well. They care about what people think too much. That's why they was sitting there that's why they felt comfortable letting their friends talk about you. You know what I'm saying? What's this? But yeah, you're being called to lead somebody out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. You're being guided to continue to heal. Okay, I feel like by you leaving somebody out in the cold or setting up some type of boundaries, that's a very practical and sound decision, because the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very practical. Some of y'all, you could be a homebody. Yeah, you're moving forward. You're being called to move forward with the Eight of Wands here. That's your advice. Continue to move forward. If you know that you got somebody, a friend, or somebody that you love and supported, and you know what I'm saying, you care about, and you cared about this motherfucker even when you knew about their felony or whatever the case may be. Okay, you celebrated with them, you supported them, you encouraged them. You know, you celebrated their wins with them. You wasn't jealous or envious because you had your own motion. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you didn't, you still was one of them people who were like, shit, I know when my turn, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind waiting for my turn because I know I'm putting in the work type of energy. But the whole while, whoever this person was, they was low-key sneak dissing you. They could have did it with a group of people, okay, with the friendship here. And then it's like when you found, and for some of y'all, they could have been sneak dissing you about like a job or what you do for work. Or they could have been talking about your business, like if you are self-employed, okay, because some of y'all, I am picking that up here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. They could have been, you know what I'm saying, talking about how you make your money or something like that. And you could have set up some type of boundary. And you could have walked away with the Eight of Cups here. And then for some of y'all as well, maybe for some of y'all, like maybe this person, one of these people out this group could have walked away from the group, and now they want to work on something with you. Now they want to, be back cool or something. But it's like, you're not finna fake kick it. Bitch, I don't fake kick it. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanna did you like that. Ain't no bitches ever finna be comfortable enough to sit around me and talk about you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not finna happen. Either we finna change the conversation, or I'm finna get up and leave, or you know what I'm saying, I'm checking hoes, but y'all not finna sit in my face and talk about my supposed to be friend, okay? Or somebody that I'm rocking with, or somebody that I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's just no way it's finna happen. It's not finna go down like that. But y'all, that's the message. I hope it brought any type of clarity that you may need at this time. I hope it resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.